How are you doing, everybody? So welcome to part 2 of learning OpenCV from scratch. In the part 1 I have explained you how you can read the image, how you can save the image, and how you can show the image on the screen. So if you know how to do this stuff, then you are most welcome to this part. But if you don't know how to do that stuff, I would highly recommend you to just go back and see the part 1. Then you may absolutely eligible to watch this part too. Okay, so in this part I will tell you how to draw shapes, or how to draw line, rectangle, circle, and how to put text on the image. So without wasting more time, let's get into this part. Okay, so we are in Sublime. You can use VS Code, you can use Spider, whatever you want to use. It's your own preference. So let's start the video. Let's start by just importing CV2. It's obvious. So for this video we are going to use this image. We will read this image by using cv2.imread. Okay, so we'll say image equals to cv2.imread, and the image name, which is image.jpg. Again, if you don't know what is going on, you can see the part 1. You will be fully understand by the concepts. So now we will show the image to the users. Like, there are two ways showing the image. I will just stick to the previous one which I have explained in part 1 so that it won't confuse you. So we will run our infinite loop and we'll say cv2.imshow, which is in this case the window name. Let's say window, and let's say this is the image which we want to show, and we will check if cv2.wait key 0 is equals to 27, means if we press escape key then it will take us out of the loop. Also destroy all the windows. Let's run this. So it is showing us the image. If I press escape, it will going to take me out of the loop. Now let's first start by drawing line on the image. So let's start. So we'll do cv2.line function. cv2.line function is pre-built in cv2, and first parameter to it will be the variable, which is of course image. Okay, then the second parameter will be the starting coordinates of the image. Let me just explain you, visualize you how the things goes in order. So if you want to enable the grid, as I'm doing in this video, you can go to view and enable this grid line. And if you don't have Paint, like if you are using Linux or MacBook, there might be GIMP software or Photoshop for you. You can use that. So if I come over here, you can see like there is a cursor over here. Let me just change the color. So there is a cursor over here, and in the bottom of the screen you can see the coordinates. So we will take the starting and the ending coordinates of the line. So let's say if I want to draw a line from over here up to this point of red color. Okay, so the starting coordinates will be 265, 40. So we'll say starting coordinates will be 265, 40. Then obviously the second parameter is the ending coordinates. So the ending coordinates are 128, 230. So we'll say 128, 230. And now it's time to transfer the color which we want to draw the line with that color. So the color is BGR. So for blue we will set 0, for green we will set 0, and for red we will set 255. Then the last parameter is the thickness of the line. So let's say the thickness is 2. So let's save this and run this. Let's see how does this looks like. So as you can see over here, it is a line completely separating these two dogs. Again, if you don't have Paint, don't worry, you can use GIMP and Photoshop to correctly locate these coordinates. Now let me just move further. Let's start by drawing a rectangle on this white and black dog. So this time we'll choose green color. Now for rectangle we just need again two coordinates of diagonal. So as you can as you would have know that a rectangle has a diagonal. Let me just change the color. So the coordinates will be this coordinate and this coordinate. So now you know what are the starting and ending coordinates. Let's draw the rectangle. So the starting coordinate is 256, 88. So let's start. This time we will use cv2.rectangle, and we want to draw on image, and the starting coordinates, oh my god, I am very bad in remembering the things. It is 256, 87. Yeah, 256, 87. Now the ending coordinates. Ending coordinates of diagonal are 380, 150. 380, 150. And then the color, this time let's say green color. So BGR. And let's say thickness is 2. Let's save this and run this. So now we have green rectangle on the face of black and white dog. Now let's move one more step further. Let's draw a circle. We just choose this. Let's say we want to draw a circle on this face. Let's just draw a blue color. So let's say the circle is like this, And for circle you need again two coordinates, not two coordinates, only one coordinate, which is the center of the circle, and another value is the radius of the circle. Let me just show you what do I mean by that. Oh my god, blue color. And let's just, okay, so the center is kind of this one, which is 160, let's just say this. And we have a straight line, let's say the radius is 160 to 200, so the radius is 40. Okay, so now let's draw a circle. So again, the function is cv2.circle, and on which you want to draw, it is obviously img. And then the center coordinates, oh my god, I forgot, it is 160,60, and the radius is 40, and the color is blue, 255,0,0, and the thickness is 2. Okay, so we have a circle on black dog. Okay, so now let's move to the last function, which is put text. So we will use put text. For this purpose I will use VS Code just to show you something. Okay, so now we will use cv2.putText. So we'll say cv2.put and capital T ext, put text, and obviously the variable, which is img, and then the text which you want to put on, let's say subscribe, and then the coordinates where you want to put the text. So the coordinates, let's say, let me just change this to brush. Okay, so let's say the coordinates are from here, so the text will be placed in this rectangle with the coordinates starting from over here. So the coordinates will be 40, 330, let's say this 40, 330. So the coordinates will be 40, 330, and then you have to choose the font of the text. So you can say cv2 dot whole caps in font underscore, and you have the choices of this Hershey simplex, Hershey triplex, italic, Qt font, black, I don't know, there are a lot of fonts, so we'll just use simplex. And then the color, obviously, let's say red color, BGR. And then, okay, my mistake, then after the font you have to choose the font size, let's say 2, and then font color, and then the thickness of the font, let's say 2. Now let's save this and run this and see how does this looks like. Okay, so it says, oh, I haven't used comma over here. Okay, so over here you can see there is a circle, there is a rectangle, and there is a red line separating these two dots, and there is a text called subscribe. Now obviously you can reduce the font size, you can increase the width, you can change the font, you can change the text. Like, now you know what are the things you can perform with these functions. Obviously there are a lot of functions to draw on image, but these are the functions which we commonly use and which we mostly use. So I just don't want to confuse you with the starting. So in the later parts, whenever if I use another functions, I will just explain you right there. But for now, these 4 functions are really important to draw online. So this is it for this part. In the next part, I will show you how you can directly draw on image with your mouse. So it would be really interesting. So like if I will explain you like how you can draw a rectangle on the image by using your mouse, how you can draw a line on the image by using your mouse. So it will be going to be super interesting. So you can stick to this series and just subscribe to my channel and like the video if you enjoyed this part. With this said, I would like to end the video, and I will catch you in the next video.